Alright, YouTube. Finally, I can show this Death Stranding. I've been having it out for a while, but let me tell you, it's one of those boxes that you hate. Something that just do so unnecessary. I prefer little small collector's editions. You ain't gotta go super big or whatever, unless it's like, something just really worthwhile, like that Final Fantasy VII remake. But this freaking collector's edition is huge for no reason, okay? I like it. It's almost like a poster, but let me tell you, it has some weight to it. And it's one of those boxes that has a weird way of opening. And I freaking hate it with a passion. I hate these type of boxes. I hate these companies that just do so much unnecessariness, okay? You do not need to have boxes that's weird open and get the contents out, okay? It was hell to get the contents out of, it don't need to be this big. Borderlands 3 loot diamond edition whatever was also unnecessary big, for no reason. And all it is freaking box, okay? Freaking big giant box for no reason. You could have just had a nice little slip cover and slid it on here, okay? That just said Death Stranding. That's all you needed. You didn't have to have a huge freaking box. But I do like how it opens. And inside of it, it's like a little case, you feel like you special or something. Like you got like you're a hitman or whatever. You got your weapon in here, or you got some kind of good content, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you feel like one of those people who just got a bomb. But anyways, you got these little instructions, whatever, in different languages, blah, blah, blah. And probably one of the most weirdest things in the collector's edition I've ever seen is your little caution tape. Yeah, a whole roll of tape. You kill some trees for this or whatever it's made out of, plastic, whatever you want to call it. But why? Why? You got yourself your little figurine, what you want to call these, little mini figurines, Ninos, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if you're going to see too much for the glare, I got TV, but it's a little small thing. We should have got a Funko. This should have been a Funko. And here's one of the most unnecessary items in the collector's edition as well. Why did this have to be so big? Why you had to have a ugly plastic looking baby on top of this? Can you see how ugly that thing is? It's plastic, like one of the cheap plastic ugly types. I understand you want to get look like the baby in the game, right? That's the big feature, whatever you want to call it, but why? Why? Well, just a collector's edition. We got a baby in the size of a baby. This thing stinks too. Flip off top of the open case cover. That's good. Hold on. I don't know if it opens, okay? I don't want to be one of those people that play around with it and break it, that damn thing. But it looked like it can open up, maybe. I don't know. Let's not make an attempt, because I hate to break something that costs so much, okay? Let me put this way. It costs, but not like Ubisoft. It didn't cost like Square Enix, okay? For the price, I guess, I got what I paid for, in a huge ass box and a life-size baby on there. I would prefer to have a Funko. So I guess for the case and all that, I guess you got what you paid for, okay? Because I've seen some freaking collector's editions that's not worth the price at all, but I feel like a Hitman with this, okay? In fact, Hitman had a nice collector's edition. If you remember their case, that's what this should have been. This is so freaking unnecessary big for no reason. But I do like how it opens up, okay? Alright. It's just mostly box. Here's the steelbook. I love the steelbook. And this is how steelbooks are. Not one of those oversized ones or ones with the middle that don't have the name. It's not bad. Mixed reviews, but from the people I respect, we got some good reviews from like in the 80s and 90s scores. IGN's just retarded for no damn reason. Don't go by IGN's little score or whatever. Oh, what's IGN? I can't. I'm pretty sure it's IGN or GameSpot. One of those had a real bad review for it, and he was an idiot who just didn't understand the game mechanics. You know, he called it a walking simulator. Okay, yes, there's a lot of walking, but I mean, if you know anything about these type of games or whatever, it's more to it. Somebody who's just mad, frustrated for no damn reason, who playing a game that in a certain genre they don't want to play it. You know, one of those who got forced into doing a review and ended up giving a shitty ass review. That's what that was. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those boxes. I'm not looking forward to putting that back in. But to put it back up, put it up where I got all these other little collector's edition stored at. I need a bigger room. But let me show you the t-shirts I can find like this. You see, I got Killer Clowns. And this was one of the only ones that was available. The other one they had, like, you know, the cotton candy in the middle and everything's burning in the background. That was sold out. But this one I got from Cavity Colors. This one's a nice big print because I noticed that lately fried rags, the size is getting a bit smaller. You know, it's getting half the size of this, but I prefer the big ones. And I like the ones that's layered like this. This one's the last. You know, I used to get shirts from Shirt Punch, but every shirt I got from Shirt Punch starts to flake off. You know, after a couple usages and washing them and coming back out, it starts flaking. Like, you know, the design starts to flake off. You know, I don't like that. I like shirts to last. It's the 40th anniversary. I think I got this off Fried Rags. It's the Halloween one. I really like this one because most of the other Halloween shirts, they look good, sold out, okay? So this is the 40th one here. It looked good. I scooped it up. Because the ones that they did have available, Mike's mask face looked so bad, you know. They came out with what's the demo Cavity Colors? I think it's Fried Rags, but they came out with the Resurrection and the H2O shirts, and they don't look good because the mask. I don't like the way the mask look on Mike, you know. So I didn't go for those. This is one of the shirts that was still around that looked good with Mike on it. I had to scoop it up before it sold out because all Mike shirts be like selling out, you know? Except for the ones that don't look all that good. I don't know if I showed this one off last time. It's just there. That's Saw. That's also for Fried Rags. I always enjoy the Saw movies. Okay, people getting tired of all of them or whatever, but I always enjoy them regardless. So I scooped that up. Here's the other Halloween T-shirt I got from Fried Rags, and this the part three, the odd black sheep of movies. You know, they really didn't have Mike anywhere in the movie. They was focused on the masks, and I think this is version 2. I think version 3 is where the man was standing on near the railroad tracks or whatever. You know, this one I just displayed the masks so good, so I scooped it up. You know, once I found out that they did a reprint on Cavity Colors, I had to get the Trick or Treat one because this one, oh man, I love the design of it. I just love the colors they used to it. And for some reason, Capri Colors use a lot of bright colors, you know. Um, Fried Rags did their own version of Trick or Treat. Like they had two other shirts, but it didn't have that nice bright orange colors, you know. They had a much darker tone, and I don't want no darker colors, you know. I understand it says a more moodier, but I love t-shirts that bring out a lot of colors, you know, bright colors. I don't want something that look a little faded, you know. And, OG movie itself, Night of the Living Dead. Yes, I saw this and I just loved it. It's one of the first movies I saw, you know, the first horror ones. And man, that ending, the ending always gets to me. And it's Kathy Colors did this. And it came out so good, I scooped it up, you know, because I seen some Night of the Living Dead t-shirts that just didn't look so good. I had just got this not too long ago, and so it's just freshly being opened for the first time. Another Mike T-shirt, and this one of the better ones, you know. So I scooped this up, Curse of Michael Myers, you know, because every other Curse of Michael Myers I didn't like, you know. They did have another one that showed, you know, the female in the clown suit on the side that looked decent, but that was sold out. And the main one they had up her with the sword, excuse me, not the sword, but the knife where you can see her being reflected. I hate it. Some of the other designs just didn't look good. But this the one Curse of Michael Myers where he looked good in, okay, with the mask. So I scooped that up. Um, Fry Racks did have one with the newer Halloween with Jamie Lee as older female in it. I was really debating should I get it or not, you know, but these t-shirts do cost money. Okay, they're like $28, then taxes always like $35. So, and bring back memories of back when video game t-shirts were first being made, and you saw the price tag also the same price, $28, you know, $30, you know, with the taxes and all that. And if you remember back then, t-shirts was still like around like $8, $10 the most, you know. So some days was so pricey, you know. But finally to get a t-shirt of video games was so big, you know. I remember the first one I got was Resident Evil 2. So the design wasn't all that good, but just to have a video game merchandise t-shirt was so much meant so much for me. But yeah, I love these type of designs. I love these type of covers. I love these type of horrors. I do got t-shirts like of some other names, like you know the Big Trouble Little Chinatown, you know. So they do other things. I got the Warriors. I wanted Starship Troopers. They had a T-shirt, I think, Cavity Colors, and it's just sold out. The day I wanted to get it, they sold out the XLs, you know. So I don't think they're gonna make any more reprints of those, you know. But I wanted that T-shirt bad. Another one they had was a Amityville Horror. I think Fried Rags, and they sold out on the day they did a sale for it, and it was the last XL. So when you see something good, you guys scoop it up. You know they got one T-shirt that just dropped today that I'm gonna buy from Fried Rags. I'll be on it now. Now, like I said, these are the type of T-shirts that last, you know. So I understand the price, but man, they be wanting so much, you know, especially when there's no coupon or whatever. But let me know how you feel. All right, enjoy.